I once had a patient, a high-level software engineer, who was incredibly nervous about losing control of his thoughts during surgery. He kept asking if I'd ever heard anyone leak trade secrets while sedated. I told him most people just talk about their childhood pets or ask for a sandwich. As the anesthesia started to take hold, his eyes went wide. He grabbed the sleeve of my scrubs with a grip of steel. "Doctor," he hissed, "you need to update your firewall, not the hospital's, your personal firewall." I leaned in, thinking he was having a genuine medical panic. "What do you mean?" "The pigeons," he whispered, looking toward the window. "They aren't birds. They're mobile Wi-Fi hotspots for the government. Why do you think they sit on power lines? They're recharging." Just as the surgeon walked in, the patient began to flap his elbows rhythmically. He claimed he had intercepted a firmware update that morning while walking through the park. "The cooing? That's just data packet transfers," he insisted. Before he finally drifted off, he sat bolt upright one last time and shouted, "Don't feed them the bread. The crumbs are just hardware upgrades." He spent his final seconds of consciousness making static noises with his tongue and trying to pair his heart rate monitor with his thumb. When he woke up in recovery, he was back to his usual professional self. I asked him if he remembered anything about his updates. He laughed and said, "No, I usually have very boring dreams." But as he was being wheeled out of the hospital, he stopped his wheelchair, looked at a pigeon sitting on a nearby ledge, and tapped his temple. He looked at me and mouthed, "Signal's strong today," before giving me a thumbs up and disappearing into the parking lot. A week later, our department received a massive delivery of birdseed with a note that simply read, "Keep the drones happy. They're watching."